quite clearly we are challenged. The country is on multiple fault lines of fragility. And wherever you look, the problems are immense, whether it's problems of state legitimacy or problems of governmental legitimacy or livelihood challenges, cost of living challenges, immiseration, general immiseration across the board, standards of ethics in government. And of course, if I were to be a young person, as in under 30, particularly growing up in Nigeria now, I would also feel thoroughly challenged by what's going on. And the prospects for the country are not particularly easy to see as such, in a very promising, constructive manner. But that said, every challenge in life also provides an opportunity.
That's true.
Just illustrate that, a lot of people are disappointed, and rightfully so, I think, with the 2023 elections and what went on in the 2023 elections. But even in that election, underlying that election was a broad debate by two different generations, two generational extremes of Nigeria as to the direction of the country and the nature of the country we want to have. So there are the people whose memories are stuck in the 1960s, particularly 66 to 70, and who have not been able to overcome. And those people come from all parts of the country. It's not just one ethnic group, or two. It's all parts of the country that are stuck there, and their understanding of Nigeria is defined by that experience. There is a much younger generation, the Enzo millennials and the Gen Zs, who want a country that is not defined by that time warp. And that is the underlying debate that actually took place in the 2023 election. And it's an unfinished debate. And in that debate is a promise of the possibility of a different kind of country. So that gives me hope. And that actually does inspire me in a way to say, the challenges are immense. That said, there are generations that see that there are also prospects in this Nigerian project.
Very true. Very true. Well, and I like the way you have, dimensioned what actually happened in 2023. Quite an insightful approach to it. So I'll just take it from there. So how do you think, or put differently, how should that debate be concluded?
That's the question. If I knew the answer to that, I would not be a citizen. I would be a babalawo or a general overseer.
But where should it be going? In your view.
But the good thing is that debate is taking place politically. Right? So you now have a generation of young people who are no longer prepared to abdicate from the zone of political engagement. And they have decided that this debate has to be endgamed in a political process. They suffered a bloody nose at the hands of the INEC chairman, in my view, in 2023. This is not a conversation about the INEC chair, but I have no doubt that the bloody nose was at the hands of the INEC chair. Because I don't think anything that happened in 2023 elections was particularly unpredictable. The trajectory of everything that happened was easy to see. The fact that a generation that was idealistic to the point of naive about the cynicisms of people like a professor of history, or multiple professors in different parts of the country fronting for INEC could have been misled in their enthusiasm for a different kind of country is forgivable. What now needs to happen, and what indeed I could see happening, is one of two things. One is they extract from that renewed vigor and resilience to keep this process working. And you can see what is happening in Kenya. President Ruto has just fired his entire cabinet. He launched a program of downsizing government because he's seen that using taxation as the instrument, fiscal policy as the instrument for managing that situation cannot work when people don't have faith in government. So that's one way. So the Kenyan younger generations have decided, you know what, if you guys don't want to run this country proper, we'll crash it. And the people who are invested in the country now don't want it to crash, and therefore they've got to make adjustments. That's one possibility. The other possibility is to extract cynicism from it, and despondency, nothing can work, nothing will work. But look, we are too rich in human assets that to end up cynical to succumb to despondency. And so that, as I say, I am very utterly constructive about the possibilities of the country.